let's talk about the cats out of the bag, chat. Because if you guys do not know, uh, Honkai Star Rail is officially having a Fate Unlimited Bladework collab in the coming of Q3 2025. This is collab talk time, yes sir. It says, Dear Trailblazers, Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Bladework collaboration will begin in Q3 2025. Stay tuned, right? And that's it. Simple as that. There is a broken moon, there is compasses, moon alignments, planet rotation, yada, 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 right? Now, this is pretty cool, right? Please do understand, first and foremost, they specifically stated that this is Fate Stay Night Unlimited Bladeworks collaboration. This is not an FGO collaboration. And what's the difference between FGO and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Bladeworks? Because A, Fate Stay Night is part of its own genre called Fate Stay Night, right? And they specifically took the Unlimited Bladework route, right? They specifically took the Fate Stay Night Unlimited work route. And they're collabing with that with Honkai Star Rail, right? And that's the very important part that you guys need to understand. That first and foremost, this is not an FGO collab. And if you don't know, over the years, Fate Stay Night series has been collabing with a lot of places. If you look at other places, like for instance, if you've been looking at it, for instance, I don't know if I can pull it off at the top of my head, but there has been a lot of Fate Stay Night collabs. If I can find it. Oh, there we go. So I found a couple. Give me a second. What are you doing? I am just trying to find a couple of collabs off the top of my head. HSA Night collab list. Yes, please. Okay, so I found some, not all. So, first and foremost, there is a Fate Stay Night Heaven's Feel collaboration with Battle Cats. It's a crossover event where Battle Cats will have quote unquote crossover characters, right? Like you see Sakura Cat right there, and there's more, right? Just keep up with me, ho. There's another crossover event. Oh no, that ain't it, Chief. That ain't the one, homie. There's another crossover event right here. It's Puzzles and Dragons. Puzzles and Dragons evolution upgrades, Memorial Egg Machine, etc., etc. Essentially, Puzzles and Dragons collabed with Fate Stay Night Heaven's Feel collab, right? This is when Heaven's Feel was popping off, so a lot of the games started collabing with Heaven's Feel. Last but not least, there is this Puzzles and Dragons? Yeah, this is Puzzles and Dragons. Once more, there is Sakura, Saber, all the quote unquote Heaven's Feel characters, essentially. Damn, they got 6 stars and shit. That's kind of wild. But anywho, this is not the first time that a Fate Stay Night IP has officially collabed with collabed with quote unquote Fate Stay Night series, right? So Do not get twisted. And it's very interesting that they specifically took Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works, right? But it makes sense to an extent. One of their bosses, for some odd reason, looks like Gil, obviously. And then if you've read the comments section below, there's exactly a similar replica of Promise Not Command, and Ilya and Hercules and Promise Not Command. These two kind of same vibing. By the way, interestingly enough, same voice actors, so the inspiration is there. Even though they'll never admit that they took ideas straight from FGO and Fate Stay Night, but it is what it is, right? Alchemist Code is definitely one of them. Yes, there's a lot of references, 100%, right? There's 1,000% references of both Fate series slash Tap Moon series references. A lot of the references are being taken from the Type Moon series and then been implemented in Honkai Rail in their own way, to an extent. This collaboration is awesome. It's going to be great. Will we get characters? Maybe. Unironically, you might get OG Saber, right? You might get OG Saber, Emiya. To me, if they're going to do Unlimited Blade Works, they will definitely focus on Emiya, Saber, and Gil. I can't remember if Ku played a significant role. Ku did play a significant role, but he wasn't a significant role in battle, if I remember correctly. Like, he only showed up the usual spots, and then he did the saving Rin hero stunt, right? Um, so who knows if we're going to get a character gacha capability or a hero gacha capability or special weapons or special mystics X, Y, and Z. I don't know too much of Honkai Star Rail to tell you exactly what you can get, but since this is a collab, you might just get the characters. So I'm guessing it's gonna be. I don't think there's gonna be Sakura, to be honest with you. But who knows, right? You might get like OG Sakura and not like the pro based Sakura. You definitely are gonna get Rin, Shiro, Saber, Ilya, Berserker, Emiya, Gil. That's about it, right? Now, here's an interesting fact. My opinion is this is great. This is not FGO, so it's not. I don't care, right? It's not FGO, so canonically nothing is broken. They've done collaborations before with Fate Stay Night series, so Honkai Star Rail collabing with Fate Stay Night is pretty cool. I think Fate Stay series should collab with a lot more places, as long as they don't start making as long as the lore doesn't intervene with the canonical world, it's perfectly fine, right? On top of that, it's more exposure for the Fate Stay series, so I think it's a net positive in my opinion. But that's about it. A lot of people hate it for some odd reason and kind of cringed or like hyped or like weird about it. I don't feel weird about it. I'm just like, all right, nice, kind of cool, kind of based. Interesting that they picked Unlimited Blade Works, but that's cool. Fun fact: this is coming in Q3 2025. Okay, so Q3 2025 is about now. It's about July through September, October, right? Late June, like super late June to late, like mid September, early October. I don't know exactly their quarters in Japan yet. However, this, I did say July through September, right? Do you know when FGO has their anniversary? FGO will have their anniversary. That's right. FGO is going to have a 10th year anniversary. Okay? FGO is going to have a 10th year anniversary around this time. This is going to probably be, right? This is probably going to be one of the big hype that they're going to add to the 10th anniversary. As news, right? I'm not saying that I'm not saying that this will be part of FGO. I'm just saying the announcement is going to be included in the FGO anniversary, which is pretty lit to an extent because that'll hype up, all the Star Rail fans, all the Fate fans, and if Star Rail fans can meet with FGO fans, that'd be awesome. Other than that, I don't know if FGO is gonna do some shenanigans, right? I don't know if FGO is gonna do some next level shenanigans when the tenth Annie, right? But bear in mind, okay, bear in mind. From here on out, make sure you guys got your tinfoil hats on, all right? You guys protected from shenanigans, right? Don't let intern Kun catch you what I'm about to say. I think Tight Moon asked how Honkai Star Rail works and took a lot of the shit from Star Rail and is going to implement it in FGO. Now, what does that mean? There is a possibility of a PC port in FGO, is what I'm trying to tell you in the 10th anniversary. Now, is that you got your tinfoil hat on? All right, we need to shield this information. Okay, it's very important of this possibility of a copium. Okay, there could be an FGO port on PC in the 10th anniversary. I know. It's kind of like what the hell, but that is the big surprise that they might be hinting at. If they, what I think is Nasu used Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works as a wedge in to try to get more information, or AKA a port, right? Port carryover, meaning that he's using Star Rail staff or getting the blueprints of how to do both mobile and PC, right? Because remember, MiHoYo, one of their greatest fucking thing is to be able to be both compatible on PC and mobile simultaneously, right? Now think about it. FGO in technology and engine wise and technology and engine wise is a little bit lackluster compared to Star Rail to an extent, right? Because we don't have giga open worlds that we'll walk around in, but we do have some intense frame moments. We do have some 60 plus FPS gonna burn up your phone because our Noble Phantasm is lit as fuck. So I think Nasu is using Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works as a trade to try to understand the infrastructure of the mobile PC circumstances, and that's going to add that to the FGO, giving you a possibility that the 10th year Annie might get a PC port. I know, hey, I see you trying to take off that fucking tinfoil hat. Keep that shit on. We're not done yet. Also, I bet to God the next Honkai Star Rail story is going to include LB7 and we're going to have a burning city once more. Right? And we're going to get LB6 if LB6 is not already done in Star Rail. Right? Why? Because I have a sneaking suspicion Star Rail just stares at FGO a little bit and then just kind of copy pastas and just slaps their own stick at it. But don't forget, this is just a theory, right? Make sure that tinfoil hat's still on. This is one last one. Okay, you ready? I bet the 10th anniversary servant I bet the 10th anniversary servant in FGO is going to be another archetype. Not really. It's not going to be archetype, but it's going to be archetype. You get what I mean? But anywho's, that's enough tinfoil hat for one day. The gacha gods are warning me that the Intern Kuns are now watching. So make sure you guys be safe. And if you have any questions, any comments, make sure you throw them down below. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.